hit me harder, big boy.
I don't know.
That is the smoothest pull I've ever felt going in and out.
Yay. It's the podcast we do.
It's here.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
We're doing the show.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why won't it let me copy and paste?
Huh?
She gay.
There it goes.
I don't know. I don't know why it won't let you do that.
I got it handled.
It won't let you do stuff that you want to do, and I don't like it either. I don't like the fact that it's not letting you do the stuff that you want.
Fucking Facebook.
Facebook. Bring your friends.
Bring your friends. Hide your kids. Hide your wives.
Yeah.
It's the Squeegee Life
It's
podcast.
Squeegee Life.
Yeah, baby. Boy, Mark's real talkative tonight.
Mark's
Just reading
usually-
the comments.
There's
No, I'm
comments.
giving everybody a chance to shine.
There's comments? Of course there's comments.
Tim went to the bar before he came on the show, if you guys can't
Tim
tell.
did he go? Hey, somebody has to be Seth.
Hey, Kaz. Kaz Noche. That company that we both work for is down to 3 full-time employees. The one that sold.
Who's that?
What's up,
Squeegee
Neff
Life?
Clean Greg?
Or no,
Company-
no, not Squeegee Life. Fucking Squeegee Squad?
No. It was a private company that sold.
Okay.
I worked there long before David did.
So-
and then-
You said David because he's... Listen, Jacob, you fucking faggot. Listen,
Hey, man, you can't
Like-
say that, dude.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean hard G's, guys. I'm sorry. So,
Jeez.
David,
I'm sorry.
good God, bro. So I'm thinking about
Is that
David, and
right
I'm
up?
thinking about Columbus, and they were selling the Squeegee Light or Squeegee Squad.
You
I
don't
keep
even know what
saying
you're saying,
Squeegee
dude.
Squad, dude. Squeegee Squad. They wanted $70,000 for it, but you got a $40,000 contract if you spent 70. You get what I'm saying?
No.
How much? It depends on the revenue. If it's worth 70 grand.
Well,
70
I mean,
grand's cheap.
70 grand, but you
Yeah,
had to.
true.
You got a $40,000 government contract, but then you got to give like fucking 12% of that motherfucker too.
Oh
You
yeah,
know what I'm
because the
saying?
royalties. Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, I don't know. I thought about it for like 3 seconds, and I mean, I don't know. It's like fish, window genie, shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
I'm so getting made fun of.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know either, Jake,
I'm just being me.
because I gave Seth shit all last week.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
You're a giver, Tim. You're a
Giver.
You're the
Giver's
giver.
gain.
You're the giver.
Yeah.
I'll be the giver, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kaz
Better
says
than
60%. That's
it's
probably
better than the receiver, sir.
Right.
That's what you want to think.
Giver, receiver. I'd rather be the giver.
Yeah. From what we heard before the podcast started, we knew that already.
You fucking, oh, goddamn. I love you guys.
See
You
you
sure
later.
about that?
Why is this so fucking quiet, bro? Why is this podcast so quiet right now?
Where'd you go, Tim?
I went to piss, dude.
Again?
You just peed. You have a
Dude,
tract
my
infection?
Listen, my fucking fantasy
Maybe he needs to drink some
football
of that.
name
what
is
that,
I gotta pee, bro. Calm down.
that-
I gotta pee.
What is that juice? Cranberry juice. Have some
Cranberry.
cranberry juice. The burning will
Just
go
I got
away.
Just some
cranberry, bro.
juice.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, ever since I
Give it
hung
to me
out
harder,
with you in
big boy.
fucking Nashville, Tanner,
Ever
I
since
got
you,
this fucking urinary tract
listen,
infection.
I've
bro.
already explained to you. Use
I don't
your
think it
Q-tip.
has anything to do with that.
Clean the
Was
poo
that
out
the
of your
pink eye?
urethra and you'll be fine. Okay?
Pink
All right,
guy,
I
is
love
it
you.
the pink guy?
Fucking fucks.
Phew. This is gonna
Thank
be
God.
awesome.
Make it about Jacob, who
Make
didn't
it-
come on the podcast last week. Let's make it about Jacob, who didn't come on the podcast last week because he had to fish. He had to get some fucking fishy smells in his life. He had to taste some tuna.
Holy shit, this guy is out of control.
He's fucking on it tonight, man.
Jesus, dude.
I love you.
Yeah.
Tell us how you really feel.
I'm so glad we're doing this on Zoom now. I can get rid of Tim anytime I want.
Oot.
I'm gonna fucking kick him out. He's too
I'm gone.
He's too vulgar for this podcast. He's
Yeah,
fucking
right. Yeah, right.
He says too many swear words. We don't use swear words on the show, sir.
Never.
Even I calmed down with the swearing. Come on.
Yeah, dude. Mark's right. You should definitely clean the poo out of your urethra.
I mean, this piss is amazing right now. You don't even understand.
That's got to be dribbling out, dude. Nobody pees
Yeah.
that much.
No, it's
dude.
good.
You got a prostate issue, dude.
No, it actually took me a while to get it going, but once it got going, it was fine. It's amazing. I can't believe you can't hear it right now because it's so good.
You and your narrow fucking urethra.
Yeah.
Ah, you fucking fuck. I love you guys.
Oh man, he loves us. He loves us, guys.
You know, that's fun. I like that. I throw him under the bus and he loves us.
I love you
Okay.
guys.
I
What's
fucking
next,
love
Tim?
you
I
guys.
love you.
Bro, you gave me
guys.
pink eye and I loved
Yeah,
you. Are you kidding me?
He's just like, give it to me harder, big boy.
Oh
Give it to
man.
me harder, big boy. Are you
That
kidding me?
is the smoothest
Not
pole
that
I've
trash.
ever felt going in and out.
No.
He said Tim's frying chicken right now. That was great, brother.
Who said that?
Bray 19, the opinionated wind cleaner. Here, anybody got a
Tim
copy?
is.
Oh man, Tim's. Yeah, this is not going to be a good show. I'm tired. I don't feel good. My mouth hurts. My head hurts.
And Tim's drunk.
Tim's
What happened to your
drunk.
mouth?
I
No
need-
one
I
said
got
you
a
were
bad
drunk. You
tooth,
just called
I think.
yourself out.
Yeah.
I think I got a bad tooth going, and I need to go to see a dentist. I really don't want to go to the dentist because I don't like
Dude,
the
that
I
dentist.
hate going to
sucks.
the dentist.
Plus, when you got to go to the dentist, you know when you go to the dentist, you get X-rays. It's always not just that tooth. There's like three
Right.
other teeth that you
Yeah,
got to
they'll
have.
find more
Right.
shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
they got
they
whole
wanna do
other
shit.
teeth they want to be grinding on. You know what I'm saying?
And they want to do a root canal for $2,500.
I'm not doing no root canals. If I got to get a root canal, I'm just gonna be like, take the tooth, bro.
Pop it, dude.
I'm
Just
46
pop it.
years old. Eventually,
Right,
I'm gonna
pop
have
it.
like fucking 3 of my real teeth and the rest fake teeth in my head. You know, it's not gonna be long. You know what I mean? So,
Right. I
You know what I
feel you on
mean?
that.
what can
Yeah.
you do? At a certain age, you know what I mean? You know, my grandfather actually died with almost all his whole upper row
Really?
of teeth. Yeah.
Was
Yeah,
he a
that's good.
smoker?
No. Not
That's why.
not his whole life.
That's why.
He smoked
But that's
cigars. Shut up, Tim. He smoked cigars for like 3/4
Shut
of
up,
his
Tim.
life. Well, I'm just saying, if you just let me finish the fuck I was saying, you fucking jerk.
I was.
God, dude,
Just
why you gotta be so
conversating.
mean to me? Tim is mean,
I fucking
dude.
love you.
Tim
you
is
fucking
mean.
sexy
He loves
bitch.
me, and he's too vulgar for this show. You're
Yes.
not allowed. You're not. We're gonna keep you at a 6-beer limit.
Boot me.
Six
Boot me.
beer,
Six?
6 beer limit on the show. You
Boot
can't
me.
do. You can't do a whole case and then
Hey.
get on the show. You can't, dude.
Do you have a DeLorean? Because we gotta go back in time.
I'm saying in the future.
Oh,
What
In
about
the
Back to the
future,
Future?
six-
right.
That's a
That's what I'm
stupid-ass
saying.
show.
Do you have a DeLorean? That's a great show.
And your favorite band is Bon Jovi. So what does
Yeah.
that have to say?
Bro, Living on Prayer.
No,
We're all
it's
doing
Blue
it.
October, I thought was his favorite band.
I like Blue October. That is my favorite band right
Why
now.
is Tim drinking again? Come on, Tim.
Why?
You said you weren't. You
have
said you were on the wagon.
I was on the wagon.
You for
the
like
beer
fucking
wagon. The beer wagon.
beer wagon.
The wagon wheels broke.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
Bro,
Cleveland, Ohio.
Listen,
Tim
and then
said,
I
All the
started
beer
"Hey,
cleaning.
Mark said
Listen.
the beer wagon."
Hey, listen. You guys
What?
know what it's like to be 50, right?
Mark.
So you're 50
Mark knows.
I
on
don't.
ladders.
Passed out a while ago, bitch.
Yeah.
What? I mean,
Bitch.
What?
they're trying to give you fucking opioids to fucking take care of your pain. So
Who?
you take a couple beers. The
Who's
doctors.
giving you opioids? Your friends?
The doctors want to give you opioids.
Those aren't your
Instead of
friends.
fucking
Tim.
just. You guys
Tim's-
are my friends.
Tim just
Yeah,
got
you
off the
fucks.
opioid wagon. Now he's on the beer wagon.
Yeah, right.
I've never been on the opioid wagon. Thank
It's
God.
great, dude. You
Hope
should try
not.
it out. You should try it out, Tim. It's good. The opioid.
All
wagon.
right,
I
let's
like
go. Let's go heroin.
It.
I just
No,
thought. Yeah,
I don't like
never
that.
mind.
That's not.
Never
good.
mind. Let's
That's
not do
never
that.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I
Lots of
don't
good
know, man.
dudes.
It's fucking. Summer. It's almost summertime, right? I mean, it doesn't feel like it,
Yeah.
but that's what they say. Did you guys
I
see
drink
that
in the
video?
summertime.
Did you guys see that video of that TikTok video? I might even have been on Facebook and Instagram of that first time they ever caught a fault line breaking, like on camera, like they caught an
That's
earthquake,
cool.
and it like pops and snaps and pulls. Dude, it's crazy, dude, crazy.
What's
There
it in
ain't no
Cincinnati?
juggalos in here, man.
Ain't no fucking juggalos up in here, dude. Fuck the juggalos. Woo woo.
Wait.
Anyways.
Are you kidding me?
Huh?
Bro, I'm about to put it on Facebook paint
What?
and go to fucking Thornville and go to ICP fucking convention over here, motherfucker. Shit. I'm a juggalo.
What the fuck is happening, dude? I don't understand what's happening. What has happened today? This guy said sub juggalos. That's so
Tim
I don't even know
enjoyed
what
the
a
taste
juggalo
of
is,
penis.
bro.
That's
I really
what.
don't even know what juggalo
shit.
is, bro.
Douglas,
I'm just fucking
aka
with
Slap
you.
Nuts. That's what I'm gonna start calling Tim and fucking Jacob
Yep.
Big Pooh and Little Stank.
Big bull steak. That's perfect.
Big Pooh and Little Stank. You guys don't even know what
That's
that's about.
perfect.
Then what's up,
Oh
nerds?
shit! That dude's from Cincinnati. I know what that's about.
What, Big
That's a
Pooh and Little
UPS
Stank?
Yeah,
No,
that dude's
man.
from fucking Cincinnati,
Man, that's
bro.
an IC off
That's
an
an
ICP movie.
ICP movie, so keep it moving. You ain't no juggalo, Tim.
I know I'm not. Juggalo.
Yeah,
I'm
because
just
you don't
fucking
you don't
trying
even
to
know who Big Pooh and Little
Bro.
Stank is, man.
Bro, I was
You don't
literally
you don't know
trying to start-
nothing about
I
that.
don't.
You
I
don't know
don't know
nothing
nothing
about that.
I
don't know
know,
nothing
bro.
about
I
Big
know
Money
living on the
Hustlers?
prairie.
You don't know nothing about Big Money Hustlers.
Bed of Roses, baby. That's what I know.
That's your whole life right there, living on a prayer.
Right. It is. Still living there.
Yeah, that
And
was
soon,
that was
you keep
incredible.
it up, it'll be wanted, dead or alive.
That was an incredible video. I've never seen anything like that. What's crazy about that video is when the fucking fault snaps, Mark, you can see like a barn or a house in the background. And
Yeah.
to see that thing move as quickly and as far as it did without it even breaking down, it's incredible. I'm going to share it with you.
Where
So
Yeah,
you can
Mo-
see it. It's
Mother Nature is-
it's absolutely amazing. It's fucking
Yeah.
amazing. I wish I could wonder if I can do that on this fucking thing I got here, dude. How can you do
yeah,
that?
you should be able to
What, on this thing that I have?
on
No,
Zoom.
On
yes.
the computer?
I
Can't
think
do
you
that
could
on
sh-
computer?
You could share screens and stuff.
You
off
can?
Zoom on yes.
You can do computer stuff on here, Jacob? Should I try, guys, or should I ruin
Yeah, do
the
it,
show
do it.
with
I wanna see
that?
Do
should I
it.
ruin the show
Do
with
it.
this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Tim
Um,
already has.
Tim's
So,
done
Tim
it.
already has.
Yeah, fucking do it, bro.
All right, Tim.
Do it.
Good lord.
Tim's just like, fucking send it, man.
Did it, bro.
Let me. You guys can talk while I'm.
I don't know if I want to keep talking.
Jacob, you
Oh,
act like
my.
this isn't Nashville, bro.
It's not.
It's
the
not.
internet. It's the internet.
I was more sober now than I was in Nashville. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I think so.
No, definitely not.
Vault rupture. Boobity doo. Boobity doo. Boobity doo.
Fat apple.
What is happening, dude? What is going on
Right?
this show, dude? With the
Dude.
fucking clowns, dude. Like, come on,
Now
guys.
Jacob's drunk.
Yeah, Jake. Does
That was
that garage
Tim.
has your garage been tested for asbestos or something?
No, this is a brand new house.
Asbestos,
They're used-
maybe.
Bro, they're used to me being drunk. The problem is that you're acting weird.
Me?
No, Jacob.
No, I'm just trying to act like you.
Can you guys? I wonder
Fine.
if people could see that. Wanna? They probably can't. I'm trying to do screen sharing here.
Oh, hold on. I'll tell you if they can see it. I got us going live, bro.
I see something on the screen, but it's not very big.
Oh, it ain't.
That's what she said.
It's covering you. Fix it on the screen when it covers up Tim.
Oh, that's okay. You can cover me up.
I don't know if people can see it. Farge. Let me. Oh, I gotta fix the thing.
Can you blow it up bigger?
All right, just wait a
Well,
minute. This is the first time I've ever done this, Mark.
TJ, that fucking Zero logo is sick, dude.
I know, because I did it. But anyways,
It's fucking sick, dude. It's over fucking Tanner.
all right, here we go. I fixed it, guys. All right, now shut up, Tim. Big
Shut
fat
up,
stupid,
Tim.
big
dummy.
stupid fat Tim head. All right, here we go, guys.
Big
Here we
fat
go. Here we go.
dummy.
Here we go. Watch this video. I'm gonna redo her here in
Make
a
it
second. Just
bigger.
shut up, numbnuts. That's as big as I can make it.
I'm always saying that. Make it bigger.
Watch.
Make it
You see it?
bigger.
You guys see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Isn't that fucking crazy, dude? That's crazy. Watch. Boom. You gotta watch the
What
one
are we
up
looking
top.
at?
The one up top's
Yeah.
really zoomed in. The top portion of it.
I don't know what we're looking at, bro.
That's an
Whoa.
AI generated video.
No, it ain't.
That is.
You guys are fucking whack.
Where was that at, bro?
I don't
California?
know. I don't know where it was at. I don't
Miramar's,
care anymore.
California.
I don't care about anything
No, I
anymore.
can see the shaky
Shut
shake.
up.
Shut up.
Everybody
shutting up.
shut up.
Yeah, Baldy, that's the
Shut
video.
up,
Sorry, I
shut
don't know
up.
your name. I just noticed the bald guy.
Who's the
Yes,
bald guy? We're all bald, bro. You're not bald?
I guess he's talking to me. I don't know, dude. I don't care, man.
I think he's fucking with you, TJ.
Everybody can eat my asshole.
Ooh, there's an
At
invitation.
once?
Yep. At once.
Yeah.
You guys can
Tim's
take,
down.
you guys can
I'm
take turns eating
Definitely
my ass.
down, bro.
Yeah.
I seen this dude live. It's okay. He's cute.
He'll
And he
do a
buys
little backdoor
cheeseburgers.
buffet and then do
Yeah.
a reach around at the same
Yeah.
time.
Bro.
Yep.
I'm a loyalty guy. I'm good with it.
Oh man, I don't know, dude. I'm
I'm gonna quit the
I'm kinda-
podcast now after 8 years.
I don't
second
know
time?
if I don't know if
TJ
I'm ready. Oh my goodness gracious,
No,
dude.
Jacob.
I'm gonna fucking
TJ's the
slap
only one
the
that's
dog
never
shit out
quit.
of you.
But
Phew.
dick. I love you.
Somebody cut his string already.
Fuck me, dude.
Wouldn't tell him to eat a dick.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Oh man, this is not a good way to start the podcast. I can tell you, cuz my fucking head is killing me, dude. My head's pounding. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with me today.
Well, it's been a good 20 minutes. See you next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got up at like 3:30 this morning. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know.
I got up at 4:30 yesterday to go clean a fucking McDonald's. For I
How
went to
was it? I
work.
seen you and Mike clean McDonald's together. Everyone was really upset that you were on your phone, especially Jake Van Orton. He was really mad.
I don't give a fuck. I was talking to my wife. My wife was out of town.
It
Well,
was a
you
little
know,
weird that it was.
I would like it if people would stop swearing so much. We don't cuss on this podcast. That's not what we do here.
Since
We're
when?
good. We're good. We're good people now.
I'm so sorry.
Now
What?
is what we
Please,
just
please
started
refrain
now.
from swearing, Tim.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
No more
sir.
swearing.
Thank you.
Won't do it again.
Dadgummit. Do you
Watch it.
freaking
Watch
understand me?
Tim
I
has
understand you, sir.
Tim has gone from loving us to super sensitive really quick.
Ugh.
He's
I'm
not
not
even
sensitive at all, bro.
now he's not even looking
I'm
at the
smoking
camera.
a cigarette, bro.
I'm smoking a cigarette. I thought you quit smoking too. What happened?
Swear.
I'm smoking a cigarette.
Oh,
Hey,
you motherfucker.
This
He's not
motherfucker
like-
quit
that's
drinking
like
and quit
slurring
smoking.
that.
He quit
That's
drinking
like-
and smoking.
Slurring
You know what,
that
Tim?
bad, guys.
I'm gonna just say this because I love you like a brother, but you've
Oh,
fallen
here
off
he
about
goes.
72
Here goes
fucking
Tanner.
wagons
Yes,
lately.
yes, yes. This week Tim has fallen off all of the wagons. All of the wagons
fucking
that he was
house-
on, he fell
Yeah.
off. All
This
of them.
fucking house looks like a trading post.
All of the wagons that are circling your house.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a frontier town.
I'm gonna start fucking with y'all.
What do you mean? What you
Fucking
mean?
with y'all.
I'm gonna start fucking with y'all.
We're only pointing out the
Start
obvious,
fucking
dude.
with
Just
y'all.
pointing out the obvious, dude. You
Own
don't
it.
have to get mad, dude.
Oh,
Fucking
okay,
own it.
own
Just
it.
fucking own it.
You were like, bro, I had like 48, what'd you say, 18 beers? Like, what? That's 3 times the podcast legal limit, dude. 6 is the
18?
limit. You can't drink more than 6
I
beers
haven't-
and get on the show because you're going to say something you're going to regret.
I'm not gonna
Seth
say
does it
anything
all the
I'm
time.
gonna regret.
I'm not gonna
No,
say
but I'm not
anything
Seth.
except for I want to do this.
I love you guys.
Oh, you fucking sober fucks. I hate y'all.
I hate y'all.
Right
I hate you.
I love you guys.
Next
Oh, my
thing,
goodness.
Tim's gonna be like,
I love you guys.
All right.
Jacob,
One
that's why
against
your
3.
wife
Let's
left
do it.
you.
God, I wish you would. But what?
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 What just happened? Why are you saying things, dude? Why do you say stuff? You say, hey, listen, what you ought to do is drink 3
I don't
more
need
beers.
a lecture right now on the podcast.
3 more beers is what
I
you
don't
need to
need.
drink.
I don't need.
Why
a
do you
lecture
get
on the
upset?
podcast.
We're not.
Nobody's
lecturing you, man.
fucking lecturing you, man.
We're just busting
That's what
balls,
you are,
man.
dude.
No, we're
fucking
not.
Seth comes on here. We didn't talk to him once about his alcohol. I come on here drinking. You all want
Listen.
Listen.
Nobody's lecturing
motherfuckers.
you. Nobody's fucking
That's what
lecturing
y'all's
you, man. The
doing,
only
dude.
reason why we're still talking
Dude, you're
about it
making
right
me
now
the fucking
is because every
subject.
time somebody tries to say something, you got something to say as soon as they're saying it.
Because I'm fucking drinking, bro.
Well, then what the fuck? You want us not to talk about you? You be drinking?
Bro,
If,
he did. Seth did it all last week, and now you want to?
yeah, we busted his balls the entire time.
Not like you're busting mine.
Oh
Suck.
my god! All right,
Calm the
man.
fuck down, bro.
All right, man.
God damn.
I'm sorry,
dude.
dude.
It's like obnoxious how you're going after me right now.
All right, we'll stop. We're done. We won't
Like,
say
I
anything
mean,
else.
Seth's trash last
Listen,
week.
I just
We're
said
having
that. I
fun.
just said
I'm
we're done.
trash this week.
I just said we
It's
won't
not-
say
no,
anything
I
else
mean,
about it.
it's just-
Let's stop talking
fuck,
about
20
it.
minutes. We're fucking talking about it. bro.
All right. Well, we're done talking about it as soon as you're done talking about it.
I'm done talking about it.
All right, then we're done talking about it.
Tim,
So let's talk about some other stuff.
can I say something, Tim?
Jacob.
Please.
Not right now. Let's do it later.
We love you.
Yeah,
No, let's do it later.
We love you.
yeah.
Let's do it later.
We love you.
Do it later.
No, I'm not doing anything later.
Do it
So,
later,
Mark,
bro.
what size doodab do I need for my high flows hose? What did you say that was?
Doodad. A high flow hose.
Oh,
What size
I
barb
wanna-
is that?
I want to say
3/4.
No.
No,
Well, you
that's
need
too big.
You need a 3/4 to a half,
Yeah.
and then down to 5/16. If I remember.
If you
correctly.
motherfuckers would let me speak, I would have said all that.
Yeah.
Oh, you would have said that?
down to 5/16.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ass ripping.
Ripping the ass. I need
Ass.
Fucking stinks.
I need a way to. I don't want to change my valve though. I don't like that gray plastic valve you use.
Yeah, that came with that. That's an IPC valve.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
It's my least favorite.
But I don't.
one.
You know what I don't like? I don't like the brass ones either because the knob usually falls off.
I use
you
the
know?
plastic ones that Zero sends.
The green. Yeah, the green.
The black ones. There's like
black
a
one?
black, with a on off. Those work pretty, and they don't get caught on everything.
The thing to put the hose in. The little
Yeah,
adapter thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I use. Typically,
Tanner?
that's what I use.
I want to know how much that fucking thing's gonna set me back.
What?
That fucking sexy shit.
The green one?
Yes,
That shit's on a pallet, fucking waiting to be picked up, and it's coming up.
dude, that
going
is
out.
sexy, bro.
I was honestly hesitant on doing the green, but I know that's what was wanted. No,
it's
only reason I
ridiculous.
said I've never sprayed color. So the spray comes clear, and you have to add the color, right? And
Yeah,
if you
it's
don't
sexy,
shake
dude.
it right, if you don't shake it enough, it could be uneven. But it came out good. I was happy with
It's
the way.
game changing, man.
But I put black on the top because
Game-changing.
it was too much. It was so much green, So
So
it's got some
when do I
accent.
get? So when do I get my new one? I mean, you've made like
Right?
700 now.
Right, dude.
Place an order. Go to my website.
What's the name of which-
www. I have to get the website first, so I'm gonna go to
Let me-
GoDaddy.
give me
I'm
the
sure
link.
Skidmark's available, but
Send
Dude,
me the link.
shut the fuck up. Dude,
Send
why'd
me
you
the
just
link.
say that live on the podcast? Where is my phone?
Send
gotta
me
buy
the
that
link, and
website
I'll
right
buy
now.
one. It's
Somebody
like
just
that.
bought that.
Look,
pod-
look
or
how-
Just
that
send me the
website.
plans. I'll have one welded out of aluminum. Can you do
send me the
that?
dimensions. I have it blueprinted on a piece of paper.
I'll have my
with
brother
every
build me
dimension.
one.
Yeah,
My brother can build me the frame super easy. My
it's
brother's,
not super easy, but yeah.
my brother's a expert welder. He's been doing it
I'm
for
not
a long
saying
time.
he's not. I'm not discounting him. I'm just saying.
It's just a box.
Discount.
It's just
Jeez.
a box.
Well, it is.
Damn,
It's
dude.
everything that's in it that makes it
Goddamn,
cool.
Right.
It's just a
That green
box.
one-
It's just a
that green
rectangle.
one-
It's just a
that
rectangle,
green
man. Fucking
not,
A.
not to be.
I can use a square.
Hey, man.
I've used a
Good
chop
God.
saw before. You know what I mean? Fuck.
That green
I know how
one-
to measure.
The green one has
The green one it
underglow.
looks so
Yeah.
cool, dude.
Yeah.
Do you put green lights on it? Is that what you
It's
said?
got green.
Come
under
on,
the top.
you
I
fucking
swear.
reach it. Oh no!
I was waiting on that.
No,
I've been waiting on that.
You
It
put
doesn't-
lights on it? Come on,
No.
dude.
Wait. waiting on that.
There's a green light that comes on when you turn on the first pump. A green light, a second green light that comes on when the second pump goes on. But that's in the control box
Oh,
with
okay.
a clear cover.
Okay.
And then up under the deck. there's a
No,
third
dude, you
switch.
put fucking neons on it,
Yeah.
brother.
No,
Come on,
you know,
no,
Mark
dude.
likes big dick.
No,
Well,
dude.
Look, okay, I'll have to tell
Mark
you
built
exactly-
Mark built the fucking ricer of fucking skids.
Look,
Yeah.
How is
This
he use a
motherfucker
fart
said
can on
something.
Yeah.
skidmark.com
You
is
say
taken.
something.
How's that possible?
Because you fucking said something on the fucking podcast.
Somebody
No,
bought it for
it's-
1,500.
Someone already bought
Yeah,
it.
but no. So I will. Let me just back this up. I was playing around with the idea that I thought was a good one at first, and then in thinking about it, so the lighting under the top originally came on when you had, for lack of a better term, a pump controller, a
It
wireless.
legitimately has green underglow lighting on it. Legitimately, that's what you're telling me.
Hang on a minute. I'm gonna. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I'll show you.
No,
Maybe
it's-
I can
it's
buy. Maybe I can
straight.
buy that one off of fucking what's his name, Chris Lambernides.
These.
Can I buy the prototype?
Yeah.
Is that for sale?
All right.
Possibly.
Let's see if this works.
How about you just comp me
Dude,
one?
that's all I could say. It
Yeah.
kind of does, but the green frame was a nice touch. That was cool.
Hang on. It might look better if I turn the light down.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
just make one myself. I'm a master welder.
That's available.
All right. So let me finish my explanation.
Do you have any fog lights? Does it have fog lights
No,
or
I don't
a fog
have-
machine, a smoke machine?
I don't think it'll focus. I'll
Nah,
send
it's
it
not
to
gonna.
you.
Yeah, just send it to me.
Yeah. I'll send it to you. But so here was the idea behind it. Okay.
Hey, Mark,
What?
when are you going to come out with your hard hat lights and your safety vest?
Yeah, when is that?
Well, no. First, I want that thing that hangs over my head to move the pole up and down. You know, that counterweighted thing
Yeah.
that you hang on your back like a giant parachute,
Yeah.
and then it has this gooseneck on it.
Yeah.
Remember that thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a joke.
But anyhow,
The
Anywho,
sauce is whack. I
um,
wonder if
But so let me
seriously, I
finish.
wonder if Chris will sell me that. I want that. I need that in my life now.
um,
I want it.
Since Mark doesn't want to
badass.
sell me one, he's
I'll sell you
referring
whatever
Hey, why
you
don't
he's
want.
referring
just
me
gonna
to his
give-
dealer page that does not exist.
I just
Give me your old one. Just give me
that
your
we're
old
trying to
one.
buy on the podcast right now.
You're gonna retire it. You're gonna let me have it.
What?
Your skid mark.
The old one?
Yeah.
I'll sell it to you for $2,500. It's yours.
Bro, all that shit goes to the fucking WCR for fucking the museum that's coming out later. You know that.
Hey, what Mark doesn't know, what Jacob doesn't know is I didn't pay nearly that much for it. I only paid a
That's
grand
why
for it.
I'm not fucking joking.
I only paid
$2,500
a
for
grand for it, and I've used it for like fucking 5 years.
It's rusty.
Yeah, that's the only thing that sucks about it. It is rusting. I have wooden skids on the bottom of mine, but they're still good. They're not rotten.
And we live in Ohio, bro.
Yeah, Ohio's
I mean-
pretty rough for that.
Yeah, we got. They put salt everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
I live right on the Gulf of Mexico, so there's salt in the air constantly.
And you're gay, so I mean, there's that. God
So
damn,
So-
bro. Sorry.
no. So what I was saying was,
What were you
I
saying?
played around with an idea of a pump controller.
Uh-huh.
Okay, wireless,
Yeah.
like what turns on the softwatch.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, and it's a very simple system.
Uh-huh.
From 300 feet, you can turn it on and off.
Yeah, yeah.
And I actually put it together and just decided to use it at my house. So when you turned the pump controller on,
Uh-huh.
that green light came on. So from a distance, you could see that it was active or not.
Uh-huh.
And I quickly realized that who wants to walk around with a transmitter in their hand? I even put it around like a bracelet, one of those springy things.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'd rather just pinch the hose and stick it in the bottom of the fucking bolt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I got to
use
split the pole down, reach in my,
Yeah.
grab this thing and stop it. So I took
Yeah.
that part out
Uh-huh.
and then just left it as.
I
as
pinch the hose all the time.
Dude.
I put
Right.
the 5/8 speeder clamp on that bitch all the time.
right.
Mark, that thing's a
It's
game changer, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know
Mark.
why, but Mark totally sounded like Philip Alexander
Yeah, he
explaining
did.
all that
He
shit.
did. It was
Oh,
pretty. It
I'm
was pretty.
sorry, I
sweet.
have to put it in layman's terms. You know that.
They're getting close to the same age, but
Yeah.
Layman's
Mark,
terms.
that thing's a game
Lehman's
changer.
turns.
dude.
Jason Lehman's
You're right.
turns.
Oh,
You're gonna
Lehman's
sell.
terms.
You're going to
That's
sell hundreds,
Boy,
if
we
not
lost
thousands, of
half our
those.
viewers really fast.
Oh, I guess I bored him.
That's probably me drunk, bro.
Hey, no one's talking
what-
about
probably
that.
nothing
Remember?
to you. Nah, don't fight me. I'm sorry. I love you guys.
We love you too, Tim.
Yeah, I need
I
to
know
get
you
me
do.
a new truck, man.
No,
Mine also got rusty, man, out of nowhere, dude. It just like
But you-
it was fine, and then through the winter,
Bro.
it just all this rust just started blowing up
I just-
everywhere.
I
Out,
just got-
out.
I got
I have a
2
hole in
rust
my
spots.
tailgate. I have a hole in my around my fenders. Like it just started bubbling everywhere, just out of nowhere, just instantly, just
what
boom.
about your cab?
My cab, yep, everything, my rockers, everything,
Yeah.
just like all, just all of the sudden everywhere, it just started blistering. So
I
yeah,
hate
it's
these fucking
been
trucks.
it's been quite a while. I've had the truck. It's definitely made me a bunch of money. It's been a great truck. I finally figured out what was wrong with my truck. Apparently, on these vehicles.
Vehicles.
When you have an electronic error like that, pulling the battery off the truck and
Yeah,
letting
you got it reset.
you have to reset the whole deal because
Yeah.
it
You didn't know that?
learned. No, I didn't know. Well, when I thought resetting the truck, pulling the battery off and disconnecting it would reset the computer.
It'll wipe out
Shut
any
up, Jacob.
codes.
You didn't know that either, you fathead
Yeah.
fuck.
I didn't know it until
Your head's
recently.
fathead,
When
fuck.
You have to go in
from
there.
a new truck.
You have to go in
learn
there.
throttle management and everything
Well,
else.
it goes in. What it goes to is it goes to a. It saves a memory
Goes to D's.
of the last time it was ran. It's like a limp mode is what it turns. Like it's got to have like it stores the last tune to keep like for initial startup. So unless you got a computer and you go in and you clear all those codes and so the truck can relearn a new start point again in the computer.
Right.
So I did not know that. So I mean, it was
If you
definitely
don't know,
misfiring.
now you know.
But when I was putting it, when I was putting things, fixing that issue, it wasn't running to its optimum
Right.
because of that.
So it runs better now. You got it.
Oh yeah, it's the best it's run since the tune-up actually.
Yeah.
Like a motherfucking top.
I
What I
finally
think,
listened to you
what I
guys.
think it honestly was, Mark, is I think that when I had the EGR or ERG valve, whatever the fuck the emissions, whatever the fuck valve, I think when I had that done at that shop, I don't think they cleared those initial codes there.
Right. Right.
So
Yeah, it was all them Ford problems.
well, no.
Well, there's certain vehicles that when you do a battery replacement, more like I want to say BMW, but I could be wrong. But
You didn't even
a
go
foreign
for
car, you put a
Well, I'm not
battery
gonna.
in,
I'm not
if you
gonna
take
listen
a
to the
battery
fucking
out-
guy that's got a GMC that says 78
Dude.
transfer cases. Put in
Right,
it. Shut the
right.
fuck up.
it. Fuck. This
Fucking
fucking
GMC's a piece of
Listen,
shit.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Last 2 weeks. Just the last 2 weeks. $150 oil change. One.
that's
$259
regular
battery
maintenance.
change. $259 battery change. Well, I mean, I could get by with an
It's
$80
maintenance, dude.
fucking oil
It's
change,
maintenance.
but I
dude.
got this fucking synthetic bullshit oil I got to
Dude.
deal with. You know what I mean?
I never put synthetic anymore. I run blends.
Mhm.
Well, I
Run a
have to
blend.
keep the synthetic, keep the fucking
Why?
warranties going.
Like they're gonna fucking know.
Yeah,
Are they gonna
Bro,
the
I'm on
warranty
my
has
fourth
done you
fucking-
so well.
Oh,
I'm on my
that's-
fourth fucking
that's not
transmission. It's
conventional.
not
Let me taste this. It's not synthetic.
Yeah.
dude.
Fuck, dude, you've been fucking sold a bill of goods.
Yeah.
First
Dude,
of
that
all,
fucking. I'll never buy another
GMC
fucking
actually
Chevy.
stands for grown man's cock. and
I'll
that's what
never
you're
buy
trying
another
out, okay? Number two, I told you when you got that,
Ford,
put down
motherfucker. I heard.
a
I heard you.
350,000 mile Ford for that.
I always thought that GMC stood for gargling men's cock, but I guess
I Listen, I gave up a 350,000 mile fucking Ford because it was costing me $150 or $1,500 a year to get this fucking bullshit that's costing me $4,500 a year. It makes no sense. Make it make sense,
Well, look,
You bought the GMC.
right?
You're the one that likes
Gay man
gargling.
Chevy.
You're the ones that like.
Yay, man!
I hate
Chevy.
to tell you
that
this,
likes
Tim.
gargling cocks.
I hate to tell you this, Tim, but
At least you know what you
even
are.
after when you make your last payment on that truck, you'll still be upside down.
Oh
Bro.
man, dude.
Bro,
Bro.
it's so bad.
Bro.
It's so bad.
Bro.
I'll trade you my Chevy for your fucking Ford right now.
No.
That's how bad it is.
I would
Yeah.
never.
Only
I would
if
never
you're
do
that
that.
Johnny Cash
I'd
poster.
win.
I
I'd
would never
win
do,
in that
I would never do
situation.
that. I would
I'd
never
win.
give you my truck for any reason at all,
I'd win.
especially for a Chevy. Never gonna happen.
Fucking dumb.
I'm pretty happy with my
The
truck.
gray ghost, the gray mare's going into the shop, and I'm gonna find me a junkyard Coyote to put in it, and fucking all it's
Yeah.
gonna do is burn
Fuck yeah.
tires. That's all I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna make it a
That's
burn
what you ought to
truck.
do with it, bro.
I'm gonna go get me an Illuma Duty next spring, so it doesn't
love mine.
roost on me anymore.
Speaking of duty,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go either F-150 or Maverick. I haven't
is that what you're gonna
decided
do?
yet.
That's cool.
I
Yeah.
think the Maverick's just a little small for my liking.
Yeah, they're a
You
little
know,
small.
I gotta get a
for me.
6-foot bed.
I mean, you look
somehow.
huge in that thing, though.
Yeah, I would. I'd be like normal size driving it.
Yeah.
No, but like
They're
I looked
small.
at Mike Nichols. Mike Nichols has
They
that,
are.
and he loves
Yeah.
it. And he's a big dude. He fits in there.
There's a lot of room in this thing.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
there's a
Dude,
lot of room
it's-
in the cab, but I don't
Yeah,
know about
that's
the
what I
bed.
mean.
If you can get
The
a
bed's
6-foot bed,
small.
you
Yeah,
have to
I
get
need
a
a
You
bed.
ain't
6-foot
putting no
bed.
skid back there.
I need me a skid
10-gallon
mark.
skid. A 10-gallon skid.
Yeah, it's too
You
small
fill
for
it at
anything.
15.
Fill it with a gallon jug.
Yeah, they're
You could put a fill and go back there.
Yeah. This podcast
Some
is
background
terrible,
noise.
dude. We got we were at 7 watchers. Now we got 11. That's cool. That's good, at least, right?
Only 2 likes.
We started out with like 22, and then it just fucking.
So we just realized that Seth is the popular one? What the fuck?
Maybe, dude.
What
Maybe.
are you stuck on Seth for?
Yeah.
Because I love Seth, bro.
You gonna tell him?
I absolutely.
You gonna tell him to
Seth is-
freaking slap it on the table next
Seth
time you
is
see
a
him?
funny dude on this podcast, bro. He makes me laugh, man. I love me some Seth.
You know who makes me laugh? Me, because
My
none of you are
cock.
fucking funny.
You fuck.
Well, everyone's funny except for you.
I agree with you. There's
Except
no,
for
there's
who?
no, like, I'm
except
not,
for
I
Tim.
have no argument, sir. I have no argument
Oh,
with that,
man. We're devolving. Is this the end of the Squeegee Life podcast? Is this it?
sir. I hope not. I like doing this.
So Jacob,
Don't
when you
do
coming
that.
down, we'll go peacock bass fishing. Dude, you ever catch peacock?
No.
Oh, man, they're a blast. It's like catching
Really?
a saltwater fish in freshwater. They fight.
until
Oof.
Tanner says, "Get my peacock."
Yeah,
My
that's
wife is
right.
talking about wanting to go to Key West for Christmas.
Nice.
That'd be
And
awesome,
if we
dude.
do,
But dude, it's
I'll probably drive, and I'm going to drive and freaking just fish the alley all the way down.
the problem with that. There's mudfish and gar. That's what you're going to catch, and you're best with live bait on the alley. There's nothing but mudfish and gar. I'm
And
telling
Mark's
you.
a mud
I've
shark
fished it.
expert.
No, yes. if you like to catch mudfish and gar, Gar, only those 3 letters. Gar.
Yeah, but fucking Mark is a mud shark expert.
it is.
I just broke
Yeah.
my compressor. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Handle.
Damn, bro.
Damn.
Jacob has committed to doing tool time with Jacob once again. We're gonna
Nice.
hit.
When?
We're
You're
gonna
not
hit up.
supposed to tell anybody.
We're gonna hit up.
Just for that, I'm not doing shit.
Yes, you are. We're gonna hit up fucking windowcleaner.com to get him to send Jacob some free shit to try out, and then he's gonna start doing the doing
I
it
was
on the
going to
podcast.
buy stuff, but that's
This
Ah,
is
man, we
what
need to have
you
him send it
need
to you
to
for
buy.
free.
okay.
We
That's
need to
fine.
leech off them dudes, man. Be like, yo, bro, send us free shit, dude. What's
All
up?
right, yeah, I want
Mark?
some. Well, I want shit
Anthony.
that I want. I just don't
They
want
don't
random
send us
shit.
free shit no more. It's everybody
Oh.
else now.
I've never gotten free shit.
You don't think you're going to test good shit out, right?
Yeah,
Fuck
you're
yes,
gonna
I
test
am.
all the junk out, dude.
I'm trying
You're
really
getting-
hard to get
you're
some nice
testing
shit.
out
Look here, I've
items.
already been told by the hierarchy anything I wanted I could have,
Yeah.
but I just
Yeah,
don't do it.
Yeah,
Why not?
I'm not
I
gonna
think there's a
ask
huge
for it.
sexual
You
innuendo.
can send it
now.
to
Why
me. I'm
not?
not gonna ask
I
for
do.
it.
Like, Chris, send me fucking whatever I want right now.
Well, you're a rep though, too,
Chris,
bro.
Chris, send me a
Give it to
freaking
me.
zero pure max now. Now.
It's here.
do it now.
It's here in like 10 minutes.
I'm just saying, I want to be a
Chris,
nice
give me a
rep, but they
fucking
won't send me no
Corvette.
shit.
Actually, rumor has it Chris drives the van to deliver.
Yeah.
It. That's how fast you
Rumor
get it.
has
Chris, give me
For
your
T
fucking
Squeegee
Tesla
does.
right now,
Who
you
wouldn't?
fuck. And he just gives it to me. Chris, give me a fucking chicken sandwich and some waffle fries.
Give me your chickens. Give me some chicken sandwiches, some waffle fries.
Waffle fries. Nah.
I love that shit.
Yeah, me too.
I love me some waffle fries.
Said,
Give me some
bitch,
cheese sauce.
give me a chicken sandwich. And
Cheese
some waffle
sauce.
fries.
And chocolate milkshake.
And Chris gives me chicken sandwiches, waffle fries. Bitch.
And a chocolate milkshake.
And chocolate milkshake.
With a cherry, motherfucker.
Wow, Tim. That's a little much.
I want that fucking cherry,
What,
bro.
a cherry? What the fuck, dude?
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, man, I had a good day.
Not
I
just
had
any
one
cherry.
fucking house I was at for
Maraschino
6
cherry.
fucking hours, dude.
That's a big
Where at?
house.
Fuck.
Were you on an island?
No, I was on the shore.
Were you on
though.
an island?
Are you doing your put and base shit yet?
No, I don't do too much over there anymore. Most of my customers over there died.
Putting
Ah,
bay.
well.
Most of my
They
customers
made
over there
their
were
kids made a
elderly.
fortune.
Yeah,
Their
most of
kids
my
made a fortune.
yeah. I mean, I still have some over there, but I'm over there maybe 3 or 4 times a year. I used to go over there quite a bit, but not so much anymore. The older crowd is starting to pass away over there, and the new crowd is they don't really give
That's
too
a
much
party
of a
island,
shit.
bro.
Yeah, it's a party island. It's become more and more of a party island now. So,
Yeah.
the older crew is kind of phasing its way out. But,
Yeah. That's
it is what it
unfortunate.
is. It'd be nice to have those customers and the new ones that I have now, but things
It always
change.
balances out.
It always
Gain, lose,
balances
gain,
itself
lose,
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
What do you mean?
Mark
Me?
Darnell.
This is rad, dude. This is rad, dude.
I
Hey,
was
man.
agreeing with
Hey,
you. What are you
man.
talking? You're not talking to me.
No. Hey, man, if you watching this, hit the thumbs up button. We really need the likes. This show's about to get canceled.
Tim's like,
No,
hey,
it's
man,
not.
I got these cheese.
Man, y'all make me
burgers,
feel bad
man."
for drinking.
What are you
Bro.
talking about, man?
Nobody's making anything.
Nobody said anything about it until you just said something about it right there. Like
Yeah, so stop, Jacob.
we said we weren't talking about it. You brought it
What
up
are you
again.
blaming me?
Yeah,
Because I
dude.
love you.
Oh, okay. That's cool. As long as we got that covered. You never said that before. You know what's cool
I
is
love
that
you,
Zero
Jacob.
logo. I wonder if they're going to do something with that.
That Zero logo is sexy. I want a
looks like
t-shirt with
graffiti.
that.
It is
I
graffiti.
love it.
You know what? You know what's even better?
It's
Fucking Chiche saying he made it when in reality I was the motherfucker that
Yeah,
made
it was Jacob that drew it.
It was Jacob.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking finally.
No, no,
I
drew
asked
us
him, I
out.
begged him for it. I'm like, Jacob, let me have that, bro. And he's like, no, you have to touch my butthole. And I'm
With
like,
your
dude, I
tongue.
don't want to touch your butthole.
with your sandpaper tongue.
But I compromised with the 12-foot.
Mark like ugh.
A 12
He said like
foot
a hop.
I just
zero
got a visual
trad
on
12.
that.
I used a zero trad 12 to touch his butthole. With a Maker Mini 6-inch Scotsman sleeve on the end of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
wet too.
yeah.
It was wet too.
No man, why are you lying? You know you used a switch mop.
That was the switch mop. It was the karate mop.
That's a backflip.
What was the name of that fucking mop, Mark?
It was a
That
backflip,
was it the
baby.
Kung
Taekwondo
Fu.
Mark or some
The
shit?
kung fu.
Yeah,
there was one kung
I
fu.
still have
the
those.
Was it the
boxer
Kung Fu?
I've done
and a
There
boxer.
was like a
Backflip
Cookie Monster
void his
looking
ass.
one. There was all that shit.
That shit was so stupid, man. I threw
Yeah.
all that shit in the trash. I don't know why I
Yeah.
shouldn't have, but I threw it all in the garbage.
What's the gayest names in window cleaning for fucking
Tim
squeegee
Huber.
mopsons?
Outlaw window cleaner.
Well, yeah. I gotta go. I gotta drive to Florida, bro.
You know he's going to pee.
You're driving a Chevy.
You
You're driving
know.
a Chevy. You won't
He's
get out of the
lying.
fucking
He's
thing.
totally going to pee.
I gotta drive to Florida.
If he's
bro.
gonna drive to Florida, it's gonna take at least 28 pee
Right.
stops.
You're gonna need a trailer full of transmissions to get here.
Yeah, we're gonna take some pee stops. I gotta pee, Jacob.
That was pretty good, Mark. He's gonna need a trailer and transmissions. You're gonna need 78 transfer cases to make it to Florida.
By the time you get here,
Jim
you'll
said
be
he
an
blew a
expert.
tranny, but he doesn't even own a vehicle.
Call me Eddie Murphy, motherfucker. Jesus Christ.
Not that kind of training, Tim. 70.
How
A
you gonna
trailer
go
full of
swimming when you don't
transmissions.
even own a pair of swimming trunks, Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking fuck.
Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. I just, you know what, dude? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm just mentally fatigued because it's done nothing but rain here for like several fucking weeks prior to this. I mean, it just got done raining again.
We get to work
And,
3 days out
the,
of 5.
Yeah, the spider spraying is really backed up here, and that's really what predicates window cleaning around here for me, anyways. Is once the spider spray starts flying, the window cleaning comes right afterwards. And with all this weather, it's really backed up, so nobody's really booking any window cleanings right. You know what I mean? Like they typically would earlier. You know what I mean? So typically all the spider spraying gets done around April. And then, you're really going heavy into May with all your shit all lined up. Well, that's not the way it worked this year. And everybody is like calling last minute. They, well, can you come through my windows before Memorial Day? And which is usually typically okay as long as it's not, an inside and out, because an inside and out, that just takes more time. But if they're exteriors, you know what I mean? I can cram like 4 or 5 of those in a day. You know what I mean? Exteriors, that ain't shit. But when you start adding them, like today, that in and out, that was a big old bitch on the water. You know what I mean? That's a big bitch on the water. Yeah. And, that's just a lot, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, it took me 6 hours to do that. And because he's one of them fellers that's got 3 fireplaces in his house. And them motherfuckers, like, he's stoked. That place smells like a cabin. And it's a brick cabin. It smells like... Yeah. It smells like a pioneer cabin. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the soot is all over the windows.
Because of the rain, we went from 2 weeks out to 5 weeks out.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy, dude. I'm just, and I'm telling people, I'm like, man, I can't do nothing until after, Memorial Day. And, most people are understanding, like my regulars, but, the new people are always like, what, what the fuck, man?
Why do I gotta wait?
Yeah, and I'm like, well, fuck. I mean, if you could find somebody right now that's not backed up like me, then... You know what I mean? More power to you. I'm just being honest with you and telling you. You know what I mean? Outright.
That's what you say.
Within the first 2 minutes of the call, you know what I mean? I tell them straight up. I'm like, listen, I'm just, I'd be more than happy to stop out if you want to send me, text me your address or, give me a second to write it down, whichever works best for you. I'll come out and have a look, but, I'm booking into June right now. I have no openings until after Memorial Day. You know what I mean? And
I'm backed up, but you don't want to wait. There's a company.
I'm thinking about
I'm backed up. I ate a lot of cheese. I ate a lot of cheese.
Off the work.
Yeah.
The work's always there,
What?
Nobody's talking?
Give it to me harder, big boy.
I'm listening.
There it is.
I pooped my pants once. My sphincter didn't work. I don't know.
Jacob was supposed to send me a new soundbite today, but I think he forgot. You forgot, didn't you, buddy?
I found something, and I forgot to send it to you.
Oh, that's okay.
It wasn't exactly what you wanted.
He found his penis, and he was going to show it to you. But
he's already showed me that, and it's huge.
It's
fucking
huge.
Massive.
Oh,
Dude's hung like a fucking
thing.
Folgers can, this guy.
He's hung like a no-neck.
He's got no neck because his wiener's so big around, dude.
Right. That's what I'm saying. God damn.
Yeah, I just, this house is just such a pain in the ass, man.
Wow.
It's got a set of 3 windows.
The three fireplace house?
Yeah, it's got 3 windows, 3 giant picture
sit here and
windows.
play with my worm.
Right here, and then another 12 foot up is another 3 picture windows, and then all the way up at the top of the ceiling, like 22 feet in the air, are 3 archway windows, and they're all over white carpet with a white couch.
Oh, what ladder did you use?
I didn't use a ladder, I used a pole.
Good for you. Good for you.
Fuck that. I ain't using no.
That's where I'm at in my life.
She ain't moving.
That's where I'm at in my life.
She ain't moving nothing. He ain't moving nothing. I ain't moving nothing. You don't want to move that shit. I ain't
see
moving
the
it.
fucking squeegee marks 22 feet up in the air anyway.
Yeah, it rained today anyway. Yeah. So anything that's happened is like, man, it rained on it, dude. That's why it looks so bad. I got it down. I got it down to a science, man.
He used the Mormon stingray. That's what he used.
No, I used the Mormon Flickidator.
Sprays. Yeah. Has anyone tried that?
I have that. I have it. I've been working with it. I've been working with it.
Okay.
Really?
You know, Mormon used to send me stuff until they found out I was on here.
It's not because we go to play school.
I will say this about the Stingray or whatever, the Spray Ray. It's the Spray Ray.
The Spray Ray.
Yeah.
It is kind of a little convenient on a couple of jobs that I have. One job in particular, it's really saved me a little bit of time there.
Yeah.
But it's I can't use it as much as I'd like to because I really only use it on maybe like 2 jobs. You know what I mean? And one job is just like me. Really, I really don't need to use it. I'm just using it.
Yeah, using it because it's there. Yeah.
Because I have it. Want to try it out. Want to do a video with it
You
and stuff.
guys ever
Yeah.
use Brilliant Cleaner? I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I haven't used it either.
No, we're all brilliant cleaners, but
I'm already brilliant. I don't need a cleaner to do so. Is my face swollen on the right hand side?
Is your face swole? Is that what you're
That's
asking?
where your tooth is bothering you.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
Cool, dude. You're lighting a firework right now?
setting off M80s in the garage.
That's what I did to Mormon. See if it goes off.
I don't
Nothing.
understand.
See?
Dud.
Dud.
Dude, it's fucking, that's just my life right now. You know?
A dud.
Nothing works. Look, yeah, it's a dud.
Hey,
Let's see if this
you
will
know they
work.
make pills for that, right?
Oh, shit.
You know, it'd be crazy if that fuck you lit one of those and it blew up in your fucking hand on camera while we're doing
Nothing.
the podcast. Danger sex. You can't do that on
Yeah.
the
Dude,
tubes.
that's two I've lit off.
I'll tell
can't-
you what, Tim.
you can't do that
I
on
like
the
you, but
YouTubes,
I
Tim.
would giggle my ass off.
You can't do that on YouTubes, man.
Ooh. What?
Can't do that on YouTube's lives. That's a dangerous act,
That's-
sir.
That was finally got one to go off.
What is that, Jacob?
Yeah, what is that?
That's
Jake?
the freaking rinse bar off of Wagtail Wave.
Oh, yeah?
Is that thing any good?
I used it once or twice, and then
So that's a water fed with a squeegee. Is that what it is?
no, it's just a freaking pad with a rinse bar above it.
So it wets the glass.
Yeah, you basically scrub the glass and it
I
rinses it.
see. I see.
It's their attempt at water fed.
Didn't Marcus Bay have something like that before he passed away?
I think he was. I think he was testing it for Willie.
Oh, was he? That thing's pretty cool, though.
He did a lot for Willie, though.
Yeah.
I
That's
still
the guy.
have the wagtail he gave me. I'm
I
never
still
gonna
have
get
my
rid of it.
orbital that he gave me.
He gave
Marcus
me
is
a high
a good
fly.
guy, man.
He's like, you need to use this. It's better than that 0 degree you're using.
That
I'm like, all right, bro.
dude was a good dude.
Yeah, I liked him. He was a good guy.
Yeah, I liked him too.
Sorely missed.
He was like,
Sorry,
"Hey,
goodness.
I'm going to give you something. You can just pick whatever you want." I'm like, yeah, I want that super channel you got. He's like, no, you don't want that. You want this right here.
Yeah.
He sat. Remember that video where he sat in that apartment and just fucking bullshit at all? Do you remember that?
Mm-mm.
Oh man, that was cool.
That's pretty much how all his videos were.
Yeah.
I remember he came on the podcast and he was at like a restaurant, like a McDonald's or fucking Burger King or some shit like that. It was pretty wild. I think Marcus
Did he put the
lived,
bandana on his face?
Yeah, I think Marcus lived a weird life there. You know what I mean? I don't think he was
At least
doing
different,
too well.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how well he was doing towards the end there. That sucks the way he passed, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think the COVID got him. You know what I'm saying? Those comorbidities. I can't believe 13 people are watching and 5 of you won't give us a thumbs up. That's wild. That's crazy work. That's crazy work, man. Can you believe we haven't even done an hour yet and this feels like an eternity? What is going on with this podcast? There goes Jake.
It's like on SpongeBob, longest podcast
There
ever.
goes Tim. Where did Tim
Which-
go?
Tim fucking got butthurt and left.
Where did he get
He
butthurt?
blew
about?
his fingers off.
Oh, I don't know.
Did Tim leave?
He's not on here anymore.
Where the fuck did Tim go?
He gone.
Oh, he gone.
He's frozen on the live on the stream. Now it went away. He was standing there frozen.
What the F?
His phone died or something.
Yeah, something went down.
He'll be in here in a minute.
Send him another invite just in case. I don't know what happened to Tim.
Maybe we should just end it and
Tim-
leave him fucking wondering.
Tim Huber.
Him tuber.
Him Tuber's gone.
Is Wagtail still a thing? I mean, maybe it's not popular here.
I
I
don't
tried
know.
one once, and the quality kind of wasn't where it should have been. And then I did reach out, and they sent me. I just want a replacement, and they sent me something completely different. and I don't think I've ever messed with it.
I think consistency is really like a big issue. There's a lot of changes made like to the
Yeah.
product.
He's constantly changing
Yeah, he's
stuff.
constantly doing things to it. You know what I
But
mean?
is
Trying
it
to-
a big
trying to
seller in the
improve it.
States? I mean, I'm kind of
I'm not real sure about that.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
I'm not. I'm not really. I'm
There's
not
a few guys that I know that use them, but
Yeah, I don't know if it's really prominent like it is in other places.
Yeah.
I've really tried.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I enjoy using a wagtail better than I enjoy using a freaking accelerator.
Well, I mean, it's kind of even for me. Like, I like the high flyers, not bad. You know what I mean? But getting it to flip over is a huge pain in the ass. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, the one I have it's so old. Like I wore, it's got a nub to catch,
yeah,
and the nub's worn off. And I've tried
mine's
to like
like
put little
brand
tack
new.
screws in it,
yeah.
and
Mine's brand new, and I can't fucking barely get it to flip. It's just a pain in the ass.
I got I think it's a slimline handle or something. I can't remember which one it is. I like using that on a pole, but I've been mainly using a 0 degree now.
Yeah. I
You
mean, that's
got me switched over.
I'm just so used to using that. You know what I mean?
You're just a trendsetter. I had to
I don't know
follow
if
you,
I'm a trendsetter, but I
like
definitely-
everybody else does.
Yeah. I don't know. I try.
Well, next thing you know, I'm going to try to get sponsored by Maker, and then 0.
There we go. I fixed the screen with a fake guest here in the corner. Since Tim is gone, where the fuck did Tim go, dude?
His phone probably died.
What's up with that dude, man? What's up with this dude? Where did this gay go? There he is. There's homosexuality.
Dude, my dogs took out my internet. I
Oh,
apologize.
dude, whatever, man. Quit fucking telling lies, dude.
Dude, I had to go ahead and
You
reconnect
don't
that
even have any dogs.
I love you. Shut up.
You don't even have a dog, dude. You're a big.
You don't
fucking
even have
liar.
internet. What are
You
you
don't
talking
even have an
about?
I don't even have it.
yeah,
I don't
you
have
don't
dogs.
even have internet.
I don't have
dude.
internet. You fucking piece of shit.
Hey, you just said you love this, and now we're pieces of shit.
No.
No,
Make
I
your
said
mind
I'm
up.
a piece of shit.
No
I
one
love
ever
you
said
guys.
no one ever said you're a piece of shit.
Hey,
I
Tim,
do
when you
love
turn
you
on
guys.
your internet, does it go beep, king kong?
Yes. Yes. It's
Remember
like
that old
yours.
shit? Yeah.
It says Tanner. My name's
I'm on
Tanner.
I'm on fiber. Whatever happened to that dude? I never see anything from Ron Musgraves. Maybe he blocked me or something.
That is the smoothest pole I've ever felt going in and out.
No. Second.
I don't know, dude. I haven't seen or heard anything from the dude either in a long time. The fuck is this, man?
Man, you know how it goes with these motherfuckers. They use us as a platform and a fucking pedestal, and then
What?
know?
I think he was a big cheeseburger eating fucking fiber guy way
Right.
before he knew us.
fiber.
That makes me wonder. Now I'm gonna find him on the internets.
He's
I
probably
wonder
still
what happened
talking
to
about
Ron
fiber.
Musgraves. You probably had a fucking major
Heart attack?
coronary. Jesus Christ!
Have you seen the
What
guy?
the fuck? Yeah,
I mean,
dude.
fuck. He's gonna have a heart attack, bro. I mean, there's no doubt, bro.
Fucking Tim is soused. Soused.
He posted a story
Fucking
3 hours
blottoed
ago.
on the podcast.
I didn't post shit, bro.
Absolutely
I don't
No,
post
blottoed.
Ron Musgraves
shit.
did, not you.
Oh, it's like me. I'm not posting shit.
Do what you're told.
Unfortunately, TJ, this is just life right now. I
Break 1-9, the
apologize.
opinionated window cleaner. Here, anybody got a copy?
Yeah, Joe Hardy.
Yeah, 1980 called. They want their CD back.
Oh,
You're a Damien.
oh God, we doing sound effects?
No, we're not.
No.
Fucking clown shoes.
No, we're not.
Bray 119, the opinionated.
Give it to me
cleaner
hard,
out here. Anybody got a copy?
I don't know what to do right now.
The
love that
complete
guy.
devolution of the podcast, dude.
Dude, we just fucking just.
Yeah, it sucks, dude. I know. The vibe has been off from jump, dude.
I know. I'm sorry. I drank tonight. I apologize.
Jesus Christ. I gotta buy Ron's course too, dude. That's what I need is Ron's course.
Right.
Fiber and You, featuring Ron Musgraves. Ron Muskrats. He kind of looks like a muskrat. I do wonder what happened to him. Like, did he just finally give up?
Fiber.
He used to go live all the time.
Yeah, he used to go
All the time.
live all the time.
One of my
He was
favorite
up-
things is when he called into the podcast. Remember that?
Yeah, that was fucking great. That was some of the best shit. I loved it when he called into the show, dude. That was awesome. That's some of
Guys,
our
go
best
back.
work.
Listen, I went back old school. I went back to some OWC fucking podcasts to do this fucking article and shit. Bro, that was
You don't-
awesome shit back then.
What?
Did my internet go out again?
No, your
Yep,
internet
sure
didn't go
did.
out.
Yeah, it's out. You gotta go restart it.
No, dude, I went. That shit was awesome back then. It was just me, you, and Tanner, and then it was me, you, and fucking Seth. You know what I mean? Like fucking, it was just awesome back then, dude.
Yeah, the fucking Jacob wasn't here. Fuck him.
Dude, you're fine. Stop. You're amazing. You took over when you needed to take over. You did everything right.
I don't
Everything's
care.
pure.
I'm just messing with you.
Everything's pure. Everything's perfect. It was just going back to those days was just awesome, man. It was just memories for me. You know? We did a
TJ
lot
and
back
Shoaf.
then. That was old school. I didn't. Those aren't even on the internet anymore, bro. I think the first podcast you can actually get is OWC 54 or something like that.
I was like the second or third guest ever.
No, bro, you've been on here forever. Stop.
I'm talking about whenever you first started.
Even our history together, just mine and your history together. Think about that. Like, I mean, the whole thing is just if you actually put all our history of what we've all been through together, and then you put WCR's history together, it's crazy, dude.
What in the fuck is this guy talking about? Did I miss?
No, you're gonna think about it.
What you're gonna think about it?
Think about it, bro. Think about all the shit that
I didn't
we've been
hear none of
through.
it.
I'm just saying, like we're talking.
What are we talking about?
I'm just talking about. I
He
went
said
back.
anyway.
I went back to the old podcast for the
Uh-huh.
articles and shit,
Uh-huh.
and then
Oh, you're talking about
know,
shit
I
you
go-
shouldn't be talking about.
Yeah, probably am. But I'm not talking about. I'm not divulging anything. So I went back,
Okay.
but you can only see OWC 54. That's the earliest one you can. But it's me, you, and Tanner. But when you see that, dude, it's like
I
fucking
don't know
old
why
school,
that
dude.
is. I don't know why that is.
Yeah, I
Did
don't
you
either,
delete
but
those
it-
first ones? Or
No,
something?
none of that's been deleted. I don't know why that is. I can't.
Because I got
can't-
the
But that's
password.
that's the first
I'm in
one
charge
you see.
now.
I can't
Yeah.
figure out. I even went to YouTube Studio to figure it out. For whatever reason, they're not visible. They're showing as they're still up and public and still part of the channel. But when you go to search
Yeah,
the episodes, you can't
WC
find them.
454.
Yeah,
it's weird. I
It's
know. I
crazy.
think you once said you got rid of the couple that Perry
I did. The Perry ones are gone because anything that has
Yeah.
any kind of promotion of that guy in it is
Yeah.
gone. I got rid of
No,
that
I
shit.
would agree with that.
So-
Obviously,
I mean, for obvious reasons. You know what I mean? So
right?
it is what it is.
But
as
I
far
mean,
as
it
that's
was-
concerned.
It was good history for me. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't regret any
Yeah.
of the too
None
many
of
bad
it.
words. I don't regret none of the podcasts. You know what I mean? But I just any
was all
promotion
great.
of that dude, I'm not gonna be. You know what I mean? I'm not.
Well, if you looked at the first few compared to this, it was off the rails. Some of them, but it was
oh
fun.
yeah, Yeah, it
But
was
things
definitely
changed.
fun.
Yeah,
Things
things
changed.
but things changed on the internet. They started watching and
Yeah.
striking and
Well,
everything else.
the AI really took
Like
over.
Indees.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
AI really got involved, and they got they got these programs that kind of crawl live feeds and shit like that for abusive language and
Yeah.
harmful acts, or you know what I mean, like
It was-
crazy
it was always
behavior.
I'd come in and say all kinds of stuff, and you just cuss at me.
Yeah,
I
Well,
liked
I mean,
it
that's
when it
what
was
we
open
did back in
season,
the day,
man.
though.
When we
Yeah.
could do what we wanted. But
yeah.
Tanner, you gotta go back and watch those old school ones, man.
yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I haven't
Yeah,
done that.
it's
I
so
used to do that.
good.
Like if
Bro.
there wasn't a podcast I wanted to listen to, like Joe
You
Rogan
want some
or TS,
history?
I would just
You-
randomly pick one. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
scroll and
Yeah.
touch, and that's the one I'm gonna listen to for
Right.
2 hours. But
Right.
I need to do that again.
We were doing something back on the day.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Sorry.
You're
Hold on.
fine.
Let me unhook the speaker.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm fucking worried about this. I just realized that this bag
Be right back.
this bag of resin that I got has somehow the vacuum has gone off of it.
Dude, just you know what I do with it?
You know, when they come, the new Zero
Yeah.
resin
In a
comes
5
vacuum
gallon
packed, so
bucket.
it's really
Right.
hard and like
Right.
a, you know,
Right.
it's fucking, it's just a loose, the bag's loose now.
Well, it's because it's got a leak somewhere that the vacuum is
I've
out
not
of it, but-
opened it.
Yeah, but well, you know, what I do with mine is
Do you think it's
I went-
fucking no good now?
no, it's still
It's
good.
fine.
It's still good, but it'll start to oxidize. So personally, what I do is I went
need
at
to
Home
change
Depot
my
and bought
resin
a
this
5-gallon
weekend.
bucket. I bought a 5-gallon bucket with the lid at Home Depot that snaps on.
Yeah, I have one of those.
Yeah, dump it in there
I will.
and then fill it with pure water and cap it, and you're good to go.
I was told never to put it in water, but
No, put it in pure water.
that's what I was told, never to do that.
Oh, dude,
But it's
No.
like
Just
Keep
fucking,
it, put it in a bucket and keep it in a cool, dry place, and it's fine.
I keep mine in water because I did it.
I mean, it's been in the
Without
house, so
water,
it's
it
sitting right
turned
here in the
black and it
office.
was
It's
no
sitting
good.
right here.
Yeah,
I got it at the end of March when I went to Zero,
yeah.
and it's been sitting here, and I just saw that the bags all collapsed and shit.
Yeah.
But you think it's fine?
Telling
huh?
you it wants to be. Yeah, it should.
You
be
got to
fine.
keep it out of the air. So if it's getting air, it's going to oxidize. Whether you put it in a bucket of water or not, you got to seal it. I mean, I put it in water because there's no air in the water.
Yeah, but so it's no good now then.
No, I didn't say that. It'll start to turn black, and that means it's oxidized, and it's not going to be good. I'm pretty sure on that.
I'm not saying you're wrong. But
Sounds like
now
you're
I'm
Well,
talking-
worried,
let's just put it this way, T.
now I'm worried
I
that that's
have
no
2
good.
5-gallon buckets in my garage
Yeah.
for about a year.
Uh-huh.
And I took some out 6 months ago, and it was still perfect, still gold. And
Well, I
just
got a
scoop it
bag.
out.
I have a bag that's just. I have a big bag that from last year left over that just I fucking twisted on itself and stuck in the bottom
Yeah.
of my toolbox in my shop, and it's and in the there's no heat or nothing in there. That's still
Well,
gold.
What I did was I put it in a bag like you did, and I spun it and put a zip tie on it.
Yeah.
But when I opened it, there was some black parts of it. I think I reached out to Jersey. He's like, it's still good, but it's oxidizing. So I think he recommended I put it in water, and that's what I've done. I've never had an issue.
Yeah. I can't remember who told me not to do that.
I don't know. I've never
Might have
heard
been
that.
Alex.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying it's working for me because
I could
Sounds
be
like
wrong
you're
about
saying
that
you're right.
too. It sounds like you're saying you're right. You always
Sounds
say
like you're
that
saying you're right.
Yeah.
it
You
works
always
for
do
me.
that though. You always say that you're right.
No, because I don't want to give you bad information. I'm telling you what I do, and it works.
Why did everybody go silent, bro? Why is everybody so quiet?
I had to read a text message.
Oh, fuck that. Yeah, so y'all know what's up.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think maybe it's not good now. Now,
It's
now I
fine.
need resin. I should have ordered some friggin' resin. I ordered
It's fine.
Some squeegee rubber
I
tonight.
need
should have ordered
resin
some resin.
right now.
It's fine.
Shut up, Jacob. I
It's
feel
fine
like it's
for
bad.
the 20th fucking time.
How do you know it's fine? I can't see in there.
It's fine.
It's okay?
Because I fucking told you it's fine, okay?
All right. That's all. I just needed somebody to tell me it was fine.
I just watched for the color change, personally.
I've had resin that was totally black, and it still fucking red.
It still worked. Did it last?
Yeah.
Did it
I'm
last?
hitting 9
Yeah.
right now, though. Here's the problem. I'm hitting
Yeah.
9 and I got
Man,
big house
dude,
to do. Should I?
you know what I
Well, you gotta
man, dude, that's dope, bro. How much is
What?
that?
How
What?
much wood?
For you?
How,
Your price.
$5 refix, $10 like new.
Nice. I like it. You can send me a private message with the price. You don't have to tell me on the lines. That's something I will drive and come. Man, dude, I like
that's
the,
nice.
yeah, the fucking ladder rack is kind of titties, dude.
The ladder
Dude, the
rack
whole
sets
fucking-
it up.
Yeah,
The whole system is beautiful, bro.
That's really dope, man.
Well, the cool thing is now I'm
It's
comfortable
sexy.
spraying colors. I make any color you want. They pretty much
No,
have.
that green is
I
fucking
need zero
ridiculous,
green, dude. I'm
bro.
a zero sales rep.
Dude,
That's the color I need.
That's
Actually,
it. I'm
man, I
changing my-
should fucking I'm zero sales rep. Where's mine at?
Tim needs Bud
That's
Light
between
Blue.
you and them, not
Yeah,
you and me.
you're right.
bitch.
You're right. Like, listen,
I'll take
dude.
Bud Light Blue, Jacob. I like Jacob's idea.
I'm as the official skid mark user zero guy. Where's mine at?
Yeah.
Where's my new one?
That is a
Chris
that is
Lamborghini's.
kind of
Where's
a
mine at,
question.
dude? You remember
You know
when
where
I
it's
said Chris gives me whatever I want? Where is that at? Mine. It's not even here, dude. That's
Chris.
fucking up, Chris.
I
need
hope,
one
I hope
too.
you go back up to zero.
Jacob.
And it's there,
Jacob
and he
needs
doesn't
one
even
too.
let you touch
He
it.
probably won't. He probably won't.
Jacob,
I'm
what?
not
Hey, I
touching
tried to walk out of there with the zero wall mount system, and
Uh-huh.
he was like, no. I was like, why? He goes, because you don't have a van to put it in. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, dude.
I'm buying a van next year,
I'll
man.
buy
Right.
one. I'll buy one when I get home. That thing is so fucking cool, though, dude.
I mean, Chris, dear Chris, the Squeegee Life podcast.
Those are
needs
not.
skid marks.
Mr. Awesome Guy blah. No, they are not for sales yet.
No.
Maybe they'll be
No.
for sales. We'll see.
Dude, they're sexy.
We'll see what
bro.
happens.
They're really
Sexiest
cool,
thing
though.
I've ever seen.
It's super cool, man. I've had one since 2018, Mark, or 2019.
You know
Yeah,
how good that would look
That
in
thing
my
was built
truck
in like
with the black.
2017.
So
It's old.
2018 or 2019, I've had mine,
Yeah.
and I gotta tell you, man, it's made me a fucking probably $250,000 or more. Alone. By itself. That's not no squeegee in windows. That's just that pole system thingamajig.
Right.
It's such a
Well,
nice.
you've
It
had
just
that.
makes. I personally, I mean, that's kind of like a regular thing overseas, like in England. I mean, that's kind of like they use a lot of those things. I mean, Frank Rave's got one. Who doesn't have one of those?
Yeah.
But
He can
over
just
here-
go up to a
over
place
here
to
it's
pull out a
not-
freaking thing and fill
yeah,
his tank.
over
bro.
here is not as prevalent. You know what I mean? But people are like Mark Tanner caught on very quickly, and Mark's like, "Well, I can make something like that." You know what I mean? And not have to charge you $25,000 for it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
And it's
look, they got
fucking
some
cool.
really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like they look like they're plastic, but they
Yeah.
look really.
They're really
they got some
nice
cool
looking,
stuff
yeah.
Over there, yeah.
How long does it take to fill it with pure water? My 50-gallon tank probably takes me like between. I was doing is filling it really quickly, and Mark stopped me from doing that. It was taking me about 15 to 20 minutes to fill it, and then I slowed my water down because I was having TDS issues. But once I slowed the water down in it, filling it up, I'd say
I'd say yours just has a
25,
DI tank on
30
it, right?
minutes. No, mine's just got the DI. Mine is not like the new ones. That's why I would like a new one. I would really like it.
The new ones make about.
It makes the pure water all in one, right? It's got the RO membranes and the
Yes.
DI.
And
Does
it's
it
like
have a
just
Does it
over
have a
gallon
carbon
minute.
filter on it as well?
Yeah, yeah. It has
Nice.
a sediment
Of course it does.
chloramine.
Oh, it's
Then
got a
a-
chloramine too.
Yeah,
Nice,
yeah, and then
man.
it goes
High end,
into
dog.
the RO and
Uh-huh.
then a 40-inch RO and a 40-inch DI.
Nice.
The 40-inch DI is going to last a long time.
Hell
with
yeah.
that.
Say the 40-inch DI is a little overkill, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
it
can
is.
imagine.
It is,
I
but
can
there's no such
imagine
thing as
being Mark
overkill,
Tanner
dude.
rich right now.
Rich. What
You
makes
gonna be
think
rich,
I'm rich?
motherfucker. You
What do
gonna be
think I'm
rich.
rich? What
You
rich
gonna
is
be
a
rich?
Man, he's already made all his money on Squeegee Lifestyles. The dude is loaded.
I know, but he's
Yeah,
about to
that
sell
does
the
pretty
skid
good.
mark.
I
He's
have-
getting
I got
Mark's
that in-
like fucking like 3 tiles away from retiring. I didn't know if you guys knew that or not.
No,
Right, Mark?
bro.
He's so close
Yeah.
to.
Right.
Mark's
No.
about to sell all the
Yeah.
rights to Squeegee
My new
Lifestyle
license plate
to
is
me.
going to say TWL money.
Skid mark makes it over with. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
over, dude.
The
We're
only
going to
thing with the
Beef O-
skid mark is I don't
Listen,
think I'm going to.
We're
I
going to
think
Beef O'Brady's on fucking in Nashville, bro. That's
the,
how
the
rich
thing
it's
I
gonna
like
be.
about the skid is honestly, I like the evolution. Like
It's sexy.
the evolution, and it's come like it's like a new Toyota versus an old Toyota, you know. But and don't take it the wrong way, T. I'm running the same old Toyota too.
I like
My
the old
thing is in bad
Toyotas.
shape. But that said, I always think I
Hurts.
like to make an improvement, and then it's going to level off. You know, I mean, how much? It's like
Can you
anything
do?
else.
Yeah.
But my only thing that I have to figure out is how to build them more efficiently. Because now I won't overthink it because I know what it's going to be. But like, there's certain things that can be streamlined, and that's
It's
what I have.
sexy, dude.
you know.
It's
How long
sexy.
did it
That's all
take
that
you to?
matters.
How
It's
long
sexy
did
and
it
he
go
knows it.
from
Right?
from
From on the
being-
bench and cut up to put together with, because
When did they? Yeah.
Armando.
about 40 hours, believe it or not, right now. And I think I can take about 10.
No, I
10 to
mean from
15
their
hours.
request to you building it.
It was right on target. I actually started building that while I was finishing up Seth's.
Okay.
Okay, so I used the measurements from Seth
Mhm.
and then started documenting my measurements. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
And now everything is documented. And again, I meant to do it. I was going to do it before I built the 01 to build a jig.
Zero.
You know, several jigs for the side profile, the roof profile. And that way I could cut 2 or 3 at a time and then use the jig to assemble them, you know? So
What would be cool is what would be super dope is if it had 2 braces in it that worked out to be an X, and then you could put an Euro on.
yeah,
the
it could be done. That could be done.
You know what I mean?
I
That'd be
think,
fucking
and
dope.
I almost did it on this one, but I started to realize again, I'm starting to overthink it,
Uh-huh.
and I want to get it done.
Right, of course.
Okay. But I want to 45 the corners, and it'll just make it look more streamlined.
Oh,
You know,
okay,
the
yeah.
front,
Yeah.
top, bottom, front, top, back, 45 those, and it'll just look like kind of soften the corners up.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And you have to watch
Soften
too.
these.
Another thing is that paint or spray liner or powder coating never likes to stick to an edge.
Of course.
You know,
Yeah.
you won't find a car with a sharp edge because the paint won't hold.
Right.
You know, so those corners are a little more vulnerable than the rest.
Mhm.
But all in all, I think it would turn out really nice. You know.
Yeah, it's super cool, man. It's really nice, dude. I really like it. You did a really nice job on that.
I have enough materials to build 2 more, and I'm going to build the jigs first. And as I was saying,
Have you ever
the
thought
jig is-
about? I mean, and the feasibility might be not there size wise, but have you ever thought about a power reel?
Yeah, it's just the expense of it, quite truthfully.
Right. It is very. They are very.
I
Expensive.
can't find one for less than $700 that's
Yeah.
worth of shit.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't like some of them. The cheaper ones have an exposed chain and sprocket, and that just scares me, man.
Yeah.
You know, someone gets their hand or the hair or
Yeah.
their clothing caught up
Yeah.
in that. I watched a guy, you know, the power reels that go on the pest control trucks. Those are superhuman power reels because they'll roll up 400 feet of inch garden hose. I watched a guy get pulled into that, and it didn't stop
Yeah.
it. Lucky he had gloves on because his hand went into the rollers, because it has 4 rollers around the wheels, and I watched his hand get pulled in there, and it freaking hurt. And I'm like, but you're right. I think I've always tried to build them simple, and I've always tried to build them where you're not going to have to really do too much to make
Right.
it work. And I think
I
the
was just
power
curious
reel-
as to.
yeah.
Yeah, because
But
I mean,
honestly,
now that I
TJ,
have a power reel, they're nice, but
Yeah.
it is kind of a fucking. It is a monstrosity.
Well, the power. My opinion is this: the power reels that I see at somewhat affordable are very antiquated.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
A gear sprocket with
Yeah.
a chain is
Yeah.
antiquated.
Yes.
Put a planetary setup in it with a small motor
Mhm.
that is tucked away.
Yeah.
That's the way to
That'd
do
be
it.
to do it. Yeah.
Right.
And something
Right.
like that would be
Right.
buku.
Big money though.
Buku
But you can make a
dollars.
planetary
Yeah.
motor. It's smaller than my fist.
Yeah.
That'll wind
Buku.
that thing up beautifully.
Buku dollars.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, I think honestly, if not foreseeing anything, if it comes to fruition, I would request, because that's another thing. Those Cox reels, those things cost me $350 and they're junk.
Did you just say
Junk.
Cox reels?
That's what they are.
COX.
COX.
COX. Yeah,
I'm just
I
saying,
think they're
you said
junk.
Cox.
They're junk, and if I could
Not
get
the
one
same
of those
Cox you
aluminum
enjoy.
zero
Hey.
reels in there,
When
and,
am I the only guy that says
that's
a
the way to
joke
go.
on
Right.
Cox?
you know,
That's all I'm saying.
yeah,
It's because you gargle mancock.
right.
Exactly, sir.
GMC, Gargle
Yeah.
Man.
Good, yeah. I have one of those aluminum zero reels. They're cool and all.
They
but
good?
yeah,
Are
they're
they
nice.
stout?
Yeah, they're decent reels. The problem
Yeah.
is hose reel that's just like attached to nothing. Fucking
Yeah.
trying to wind that up.
It
Good
moves.
Lord,
It's got to
dude.
move, right?
Yeah, it's terrible. But it's
Yeah.
it's convenient in some ways, but it's when it goes to put it up or it's a nightmare, man.
So let me ask you this:
Yeah.
Is the footprint similar to the one I'm giving you? The Cox reel is it bigger though?
It's actually I think a little bit smaller.
Okay,
How are we not
like the
joking
width
about
and
this?
the drum height. You know?
The drum height is about the same. The width is different though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm the only one that's not
So
grown
you would
up here.
actually probably have I would say, Mark, probably 6 to 8 inches more left
Right?
or right if you
Yeah.
used one of those. Yeah, in the
Yeah, but see that also you have to take in place. Those things have to be set where you're winding them without
Right.
hitting your hand
Yeah.
on anything.
Well, I'm saying
So
you
to go
have
6
more
to 8,
room. You
yes,
have more
right.
room to wind
Right.
up. Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
You
that's
guys
why
just
my
gave
tires
18
on the left
fucking
side of my
jokes in
truck
that
where
whole conversation.
the tires on the left side of my truck wear faster than they do on the right because mine always sits on the left side of my truck.
Yeah, me too. I want to center it, but then I
Yeah.
can't get shit in the back.
Yeah, I hate that. But
Yeah.
I mean, the convenience of the thing is just it outweighs the inconvenience of having
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? In the
Yeah.
truck.
Yeah,
It's-
no.
It's
does well.
so nice, man. The only thing I wish mine did is I wish it made the only reason why I want another one, to be quite honest with you, a new
For the
one,
RO.
is for the RO. Plus,
Yeah.
to sell it for you. I want to, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I would love. I know I could sell a bunch of those. You know what I
Well,
mean? It's hard
if-
it's hard to put the serial number 0001 on camera because
Right.
it's
Right.
old. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I feel
right.
like if I had that green bitch in the back
But-
of my truck, I'd be selling the shit out
Dude,
of them hoes.
I gotta
dude.
look at it like
I
this.
know it.
Honestly, who better than to promote it because you were the first one to ever get your hands on one.
Put it
after
on
me.
video, the whole nine.
Yeah.
But I feel like I could really sell them hoes, man, because it's probably the most convenient, time-saving thing I've ever had in this business. I mean, the water-fed pole is really nice, but when you're setting up a system and getting out a hose reel and fucking running, this you just pull up, drop the tailgate, or open the door, grab the hose, grab the pole, turn on the water, and just start
You're
walking.
on. Yeah.
Plug her in and start cleaning. I mean, there's nothing to it, dude.
And like I've always said, at the end of the day, you don't gotta wind up 3 different hoses and then heft that shit back in your truck. It's the last thing I felt like doing.
Mhm.
'Cause I started out with mixed bed DI or dual bed DI tanks that are 4 foot tall. Those
Yeah.
things full weigh 350 pounds.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, the last thing, my back is already hurting. I gotta
Yeah.
lift that. I put it on a curb and it would drain down about halfway.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And sometimes it would never drain down, and I'm like,
Uh-huh.
this is killing me here. So
Yeah, I have no doubt in my mind that if this becomes a thing, like they will sell.
well, it's
They
a
will
luxury item too. It really
It's a
is.
luxury
I mean,
item, but
It is.
It's a
I'm
beautiful
telling you,
item.
man, dude, it's that thing is like I said, if I could sell that easy. That'd be easy. That'd be an easy sell to guys. Super easy sell to guys because I'm telling you, the convenience is there, man. Especially considering the fact that now it has onboard RO. You know what I mean?
I'm buying one.
It's a no, right, Tim?
I'm buying one.
It's a no-brainer, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim, you gonna buy one?
Are you gonna buy one,
I'm
Tim?
absolutely buying one.
You're gonna buy one?
Absolutely. That thing's gonna look sexy on my black truck, bro.
Right, and that's what I mean.
know how
Like
sexy
that's just it there too. It's got to be being efficient in our line of work is paramount. You know what I mean? So the faster we are.
Here's the kicker with Tim. It might look sexy in the back of his truck, but is that truck gonna freaking move?
Yeah, you're gonna need a new transfer case if you put that in there.
It is.
Hey, Tim, all I ask is this: I will hook anyone on this podcast up. You know that I hooked up.
I'm gonna buy it through WC.
I think at some point Seth's brother thought that I wasn't hooking him up, but then when he saw what he got, he knew I hooked him up. But we're gonna do this. We're gonna hook everyone who wants one up. Conditions are this: we build one without the ladder rack. Because Tim, do you use piece ladders?
I do not use a ladder rack.
Okay, because these are designed for piece ladders, right?
No,
we'll build one without the ladder rack because Seth got one of each. But you have to be in like a Speedo laying on the roof of it when we get to
Oh, absolutely.
In a lime green Speedo.
I was on swim team, dude. I was Miller's Court Lakers and we were purple and gold.
Freaking man bush coming out.
Would there be a price? You know what? I want one with a ladder rack on it. What would be cool is what would be cool is if you had one with the ladder rack, but you changed the ladder rack just a slight bit and put a couple of tabs on each, like a few tabs, so you can strap water-fed poles collapse to it.
Yeah, I thought about that
like
too.
a zero micro to that hole. You know what I'm saying? What up?
No, I want to make. I've already thought about that. I want to take and make a clamshell type deal out of tubing with a hinge that you open them up, lay the pole in there, and then you snap it, and then put a hasp on top of it, and then like foam or rubber line, so it's in there real tight, and potentially you could put a lock on it.
Yeah,
just to hold them. Yeah,
that'd be cool.
I thought about that, but like I said, everything has to come organically because if you don't, then it's kind of a waste.
Right,
and the reason that it's made for piece ladders is you could put it'll hold an extension ladder, but if it's in a pickup truck,
what do you got? Yeah,
you don't have the room.
Right.
Yeah, it's not tall enough to reach.
Well, my fucking piece ladder travels as a regular ladder on my ladder rack. And the only time I take it apart is when I take it off the ladder rack to take it in a house. You know what I mean?
But I thought about making the ladder rack removable that it would plug in, and then lay over the top of it.
That's necessary.
But I'm like, why would you take it out?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's not that prominent. From what I see, it's not that prominent of a feature. To where you need to get rid of it.
Cool.
And it looks fine.
In there, it
flows. And again, and as it sits right now, you really could honestly put a pole on it if you wanted to.
Yeah, you could. So, you could.
But I think that's maybe an option you could, explore.
Yeah,
I think that would be cool.
Absolutely.
I think that would be cool. I find that to be one of the things I'm always looking for is a nice way to store my pole.
Yeah,
I
agree. Now let me ask you this: I know what I would like. I kind of think like these plumbing vans with the whatever kind of poles they put in a capped end. I think that's cheesy. I want something that's
a
custom,
pipe safe.
You know what I'm saying?
A pipe safe.
Yeah, like what's that company with a W? Warren.
Looking for a pipe safe right now.
They make that thing called a pipe safe.
Jesus,
you can't put a water-fed pole in there because it's got a brush and everything. You'd have to take it apart.
Yeah.
But no, to incorporate something that would lock the poles up, it's pretty simple. Right, as long as you have the ladder rack,
Dude, we're in season with TJ John and podcast.
I'm fucking spent,
we're in season, bro.
Spent, dude. Well, I was up a lot earlier this morning than I typically am. You know what I mean?
How's your kidneys? Are you still?
I'm feeling. I'm feeling 100% better since I stopped.
Where are you at weight wise?
That diet. I have not checked myself since the last time.
Go check yourself right now.
No, I'm not checking
We have
myself
to check
until
it.
Saturday. When I
No,
when
yeah,
I
you
always do.
get to where, like, you're not supposed to weigh yourself every day.
Yeah, I'm
No,
weighing
we're not.
myself once a
We're-
week.
You weigh yourself once a week.
Yeah, yeah.
What's this week's tally though?
It was the same. It's this. It's not changed. I didn't weigh myself this weekend.
Okay.
I've gone from
I got
weighing
you.
myself once a week to weighing myself every 2 weeks.
So we got the TJ.
Well, this
and
is the
Tim's
thing.
secret
This is the thing. I
podcast. We're
quit
getting
the. Well, I
shit
quit
on.
but I quit the carnivore diet because it was fucking bothering my kidneys.
No, that's
you know what I
okay.
mean?
That's
So
okay.
I'm just going regular. I'm just fucking cutting out the sugar and shit like I normally do. No more bread, no more pasta, and I'm walking every night, and now I'm just
Just don't eat straight fucking meat.
yeah. Well, I haven't started.
I don't know how you are with vegetables.
I've not. I've
like you can like any kind of green vegetable, you're good.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't want to say. Hey, I don't want to say this in front of Jacob. Jacob, hey, don't take diet advice from Jacob.
What do you mean, dude? Jacob lost
He
a
don't
lot
have
of
a neck.
fucking weight last
But
year.
you don't have a neck.
Yeah, but he
then I
lost a
gained
lot
it all
of.
back.
Yeah,
I'm
but you
just
still
fucking-
lost a lot of weight
I'm just
quickly.
trying to fuck with him. I'm trying to fuck with Jacob, bro.
Oh.
That's all I'm trying to do.
Yeah, he lost a lot of weight. So I mean, his advice, anybody's advice is
All
warranted.
right.
I'll
So I
take
can
anybody.
eat- fuck it.
I'll
I
take
can
your
eat
advice,
fucking-
Tim. Even though you're super skinny.
Bro, I'm trying to do what you're doing.
Tim's always
literally-
making fun of me.
I never
Tim's
really
always
even.
saying I'm
Yeah.
fat.
I never really
I
thought
love
about
you.
it until
Yeah, I
you said
know that,
something.
right?
You kind of brought like it to my attention, Mark, about that your buddy having kidney issues.
He's still not doing good, dude. That's why.
Yeah, my kidney was started bothering me, and I was like, man, that just makes too much sense. You know what I mean? And I told you that I was like, man, I think I'm gonna have to stop. I had already made the decision. I was like, I think I might have to stop this.
Well, my buddy did this while he, in my opinion, was in excellent shape. And he came over. I told you we were working on his truck, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And he's so fucking lean. And he told me, and then I go, and it was just kind of weird because I go, well, you look great compared to the way you looked before, which was still better than I've ever looked. So how long are you going to do this? And he kind of joked around and said, till I get sick. And it wasn't a month later, he was sick in the hospital with kidney issues.
I mean,
and
it was cool. It did what I intended for it to do. And that was, you know what I mean?
It jump-started you into a good direction.
Yeah, it got me into a good direction.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I started thinking about it. And I, talking to Chris a little bit. And Chris was like, dude, really, he goes, you don't need to go on a fucking diet. Just quit drinking fucking pop and eating candy all the fucking time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cut the sugar out. Quit drinking fucking pop. Just drink water. You'll be fine. You know what I mean? Go get your steps in. Go for a walk. And I was like, you know what? Chris is probably right. You know what I mean?
Dude, kidneys aren't something to fuck with, man.
No.
Hey, T.
Yeah.
T, seriously, I mean, as much as you fuck with me about being skinny, man, like, I'm pre-diabetic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They eat so much fucking sugar.
Yeah.
So my whole thing when you started this, I was like, fuck, I'm just going to cut out sugar.
Well,
I
probably was, like I said on the podcast before, I was probably drinking 3,000 calories a day, just drinking 3,000 calories. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Well,
and
I mean,
that's something that, in my opinion, is just a
gut.
waste of calories.
You know what I'm
what
saying?
I'm
It is.
saying?
It is. The soda and shit. It's just empty calories.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
right.
you don't need. I mean, listen. I enjoy an ice cold Coke as much as the next guy, but you don't need to drink an ice cold Coke every time you're thirsty. You know what I'm saying?
But-
and that was my main
It
issue.
only has 5 calories.
Yeah.
I
Zero
switched.
sugar.
I
You know what
switched pop
has
to
0
only-
calories? Water.
Right.
Yeah, but Friday night pizza is getting my
You know what's
Coke.
bad for your
You
teeth?
know what I'm saying?
A brick. Shut the fuck up.
Cigarettes.
Yeah. You know what it is though? It's like let me tell you, it's marketing. Like my son came home with Dr. Peppers, okay? And I was like, I've never seen that bottle. Well, it's cute because you get 8 of them, but it's a third the size of the one you would buy at the convenience store. And I'm like, so you're just going to drink all fucking 8. What's the difference? Might as well just buy the big one and bite the bullet and fucking drink the thing. You know what I'm saying? But people see that and they go, whoa, I'm going to buy that because it's small.
Yeah.
But you get 8 of them instead of 6. So you're getting the same amount of Dr. Pepper.
Right.
And with water, as far as I'm concerned, it sucks at first. And then when you get used to it, all you want is fucking water,
Yeah.
I mean, Not
I don't-
everything has to have
I don't
flavor.
really miss the pop. You know what I mean? I had a pop last Friday. I took Jennifer out for dinner for Mother's Day, and I had me a Coke,
Yeah.
and I was like, well, you know what? I really, I'm not.
It
you know,
didn't do
it's-
as much because you hadn't
It's
had it
not
in a
as
long
cool
time.
as it's
Yeah.
not as cool as it used to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was cool, but now it's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it's you realize quickly what you can live without very fast. You know what I mean?
Right.
So.
Right. Mind over matter, dude.
Yeah.
But it's hard to be disciplined.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But you start to feel better and you realize that
Yeah.
you really don't need it.
That's really what kept me going. What's keeping me going is the getting on the scale and seeing change. You know what I mean? And
Seeing
that's
the
why I'm
progress,
not.
right.
That's
It's
why
motivational. Yeah.
once I changed and hopped off the diet, I was like, I'm not gonna weigh myself this week because I'm gonna get discouraged. You know what I mean? Because I'm not.
Right.
I would most
Right.
likely have not lost more. So I was like,
Right.
I'm just gonna wait 2 weeks and continue doing what I'm doing. And if I've gained any, maybe I'll need to make a few adjustments. And if I
Right.
haven't, I'll know that
Then
I'm
just stay where you are.
and then
it's
if I have
comfortable.
and I'm still losing, then I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I'm just gonna give myself I need to. First and foremost, I need to feel better. You know what I mean? Because I
Right.
wasn't feeling too hot. I mean, I was losing weight, but I wasn't feeling too great. You know what I mean?
Right.
And now I feel good. I still, you know what I mean. I don't feel terrible. The inflammation's not there, of course, like it was before I started dieting. And I'm essentially keto. You know, I'm essentially.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm not, I'm not really adhering to that either. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot
the
of
only
shit
thing
you're
with
not
that-
supposed
the
to
only
be eating
thing-
in keto. But I
Right.
still
The
like.
only
There's
thing
some.
that just don't fall into the trap of the artificial sweeteners. You
No,
know,
I don't.
like,
I
yeah,
have no.
that shit 0 carb, but it's
I don't do
sweet
none
as
of
fuck.
that. I don't do none of that
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Your body doesn't like that.
I don't
stuff.
do none of that shit. None of that shit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
no artificial sweeteners. I haven't
Yeah.
fallen for the Coke Zero trend or the diet fucking Pepsi thing. If I'm not
I've always drank Diet Pepsi.
if I'm not
though,
yeah,
so,
but
I
if
mean,
I'm not drinking fucking soda, if I'm gonna drink if I'm not drinking soda, I'm not drinking soda. I'm not gonna
Right.
drink fucking diet
Right.
soda to because
Right.
I
I'm
just drink fucking
100%.
water.
I
You
let
know what
myself drink a diet soda once a day. Maybe not even every day.
Mhm.
You know, it's
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
just
mean,
me.
that's what's making you fat, though, bro. I'm not saying that you're fat. I'm saying that artificial sweetener is not doing healthy
it's
for you.
terrible for you.
You get what I'm saying?
Aspartame is really bad for you.
Yeah, it's
I mean, I
bad.
came
know
home
what
with
else is
that.
bad
I came
for you?
Yeah,
home with
we
the
already
Diet
know.
Dr.
Dick.
Pepper, and my wife goes, "If you're gonna drink
well, I'm
soda,
glad you know.
drink it
Choking
with
it
sugar,
down.
not that bullshit.
I love you, Jacob.
You're only fooling yourself by drinking
Right.
that.
Right.
You know.
Well, I'm with Jacob.
Well,
A little
you know
flavor,
what?
a little
It tastes
flavor every
delicious.
a little flavor now and then is really nice.
I mean, it's Friday night pizza nights, man. That's when I just splurge, you know?
Mark has the biggest titties here, and he's telling us not to drink any pop. Mark, those ain't titties; those are pecs.
They used to be, not so much anymore.
Those are pecs.
he's
brother.
got thighs for arms, so it don't matter.
Just start doing glass restoration, dude. You don't need to lift nothing but a polisher.
I don't think I've ever seen you yawn on a podcast.
Me?
TJ.
I was yawning in the beginning.
I'm tired, man.
TJ.
I'm
Yeah,
tired.
dude. You getting your ass rocked, bro. We're in season.
I'm not getting my ass rocked. I'm working a lot though.
That's
can
getting your ass
You
rocked.
get your ass rocked, but not me.
Yeah.
And then some.
You get your booty hole
Yeah.
blowed out, not T-Squeege.
Yeah. You get that shit blown out, baby.
Nah, I'm good.
Where you at? Where you at, Jake?
I'm good, man.
What do you mean? Where
Where's
am I
Jacob
at?
That's sound effects guy right there. What's going on?
What are you
Sound
talking-
effects guy. I'm not
He's
the one
talking
that
about
plays the
getting-
sound effects.
He's talking about getting his booty hole blown out and you're not wearing sight. Are you kidding me? What is wrong with this podcast tonight?
Don't worry, all that'll get cut out. I got to go back a couple episodes and get a bunch of shit.
Jacob's gonna add some fucking sounds for our sound.
I hope he does, dude.
Nice.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
Yeah, let me ask you this.
Let me
Put it on an endless loop, Jacob, please.
Ask me.
say it, Mark.
Let me ask you this. Got it? Bookmark it.
Bookmark.
Done, son.
Mr. Awesome Guy's getting back shots. He's getting back
That means
shot.
someone's releasing on his back.
Yeah.
That's what that
Yeah, we know, Mark.
is. Yep.
Thanks, Mark.
Stay still so it doesn't run down onto the sheets.
Oh, Jesus. Good Lord. This
Oh,
fucking-
Zane's in here. What's up, buddy?
I forgot. I gotta contend with Zane.
What happened?
Fucking. What?
We need to elbow drop him?
I don't know what the fuck I that's not the word I meant to say. I forgot. I meant to say mention.
Oh,
Then
I
he
like
was in the
mentioning
comments.
Zane.
What
I
do
like
we do? We got to elbow drop him? No.
Fuck.
I don't know. It's like I didn't know if he was the bad guy all of a sudden.
No. No. Yeah, dude, I'm barely hanging on here, man.
I know you're tired, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
you know
sorry.
what, dude? With that
You
being
can
said,
end it 15 minutes
yeah,
early.
I'm ending this 15 minutes early. I'm glad everybody
Yeah.
watched and shit. I'm tired. I hope you guys understand. I've been up all day.
Yeah.
Thanks to
I
all
feel
our
you strong.
fucking sponsors and shit. WindowCleaner.com, Black Diamond Squeegee Rubber, making products. Zero, if you need some Zero gear, man, call me.
Hit up T-Squeege.
Hit up the T-Squeege. You can place your order right there at the bottom. 419-515-2854. Shoot me a text message. You can place an order with me. Or go to zeroproducts.com. Buy your own stuff. You know what I mean? If you want. You can do
Or
that
just
too.
use TJ.
Or you can use me. It doesn't matter.
Don't be a dick.
Yeah. Don't be a yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.